Welcome to Grand Prairie Update. I'm Terry Briggs.
And I'm Don Johnson. Here's what's happening in your city. A Huey helicopter sets the mood as Grand Prairie celebrates the first Vietnam Veterans Day. More than 58,000 servicemen and women died in the Vietnam War, and those who survived the unpopular war never got the traditional show of support and appreciation given to other veterans.
As a lot of friends might have said, long overdue for everybody, but we're glad about it. Sorry that it was a war to take place, but we appreciate the city thinking of us and appreciate what we do.
And I hope that all the veterans that know about it can get out and enjoy this moment, that we're finally being recognized as war veterans, that we stood up for our country and fought for it, and we still do.
As part of the ceremonies, local Vietnam vets got thank yous, handshakes, and pats on the back as they made their way through a welcome home receiving line, just like the ones honoring veterans of the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan. Then it was time for some long-awaited words of gratitude.
I'd like to take just 1 second further to thank all of you, from all of us, for all that you've done for our country. Your very great courage and commitment to protecting our freedoms.
Those of us in political positions could not do what we do had you not done what you did for this nation and what you did for me. And I cannot thank you enough.
March 29, 1973 is the day American troops left Vietnam. In 2009, Congress established the Vietnam Veterans Day. And during their last session, Texas lawmakers designated March 29th as the day to pay tribute to Vietnam veterans.
Teamwork, let's do it, go team!
Grand Prairie is sprouting 3 new community gardens after a weekend of hard work. Hundreds of volunteers turned out to build fruit and vegetable gardens at 3 locations. The raised beds use an earth-friendly design of concrete blocks and special soil. But the most important ingredient may be the 600 members of the Boys and Girls Club who pitched in to help.
I mean, everyone likes to have a beautiful place to see, a beautiful garden, a beautiful park, a beautiful something. Everyone has that right.
These teens came from all over the country and world, and so they're leaving their mark on the community. So we're not just coming here to have fun. We want to impact the community, and our hope is they're going to go back and they're going to learn some skills, they're going to get some excitement out of this, and they're going to impact their community as well and make a difference there.
It would be months of our little work days. We normally have 30 people, about 30 people that come out that work like once a month or so, and this would have taken us months. It's such a blessing.
Take your first one and turn it the other way. No, not on the bottom.
Keep Grand Prairie Beautiful coordinates the city's popular community garden program, and it organized the volunteers and supplies to build the new beds. Officials say produce from the gardens is used by local food pantries to feed families throughout the city. For more information about the community garden program, contact Keep Grand Prairie Beautiful. The Grand Prairie Police Department is changing the way it responds to burglar alarms by shifting top priority to video alarms. A video alarm transmits a 10-second clip to the alarm company. If the video shows criminal activity, police are immediately notified and the clip is sent to responding officers who handle the call as a crime in progress. Authorities say 98% of alarm calls are false alarms that waste valuable police resources. They believe the video clips will dramatically reduce false alarms while boosting the number of arrests.
The technology has really come to a point where today's generation of systems, with the Videofied system as an example, cost effective. The building blocks is incredibly simple to install, goes right over a cell phone network or over an IP network.
Video technology provides an effective and efficient tool for law enforcement agencies to utilize to combat crime.
Previous case studies of video alarm responses have shown apprehension rates of over 19%, with many over 50%, as compared to less than a 1% rate on traditional alarms. Currently, the Grand Prairie Police Department responds to all alarm calls, and that policy will not change. We will continue an on-scene response to alarm calls in an effort to keep our community safe. However, effective immediately, the Grand Prairie Police Department is placing a higher priority on confirmed video alarm responses and will now handle these incidents as in-progress calls.
Officials say existing systems can easily be upgraded to the new technology. They expect insurance companies will start offering discounts for the video systems as they become more popular. If you want more information about the city's burglar alarm policy, contact Grand Prairie Police. Grand Prairie will be making history on May 12th as it uses a new voting map for the city election. Federal guidelines required the city to redraw council districts to compensate for population changes and maintain equal representation. The May 12th ballot includes several contested races. In District 5, incumbent Tony Shotwell is facing Glenn Hill. In District 6, incumbent Ron Jensen is running against Cheryl Rios. In District 8 at large, incumbent Greg Gessner is being challenged by Rosemary Bowlby. Voters will also be asked to decide whether or not to extend the existing quarter-cent sales tax for 10 more years to continue paying off the debt for the public safety building using sales tax revenues. There are 3 candidates running for Place 5 on the GPISD School Board: incumbent B.B. Bingham, Burke Hall, and Jason Claybrook. In Place 7, incumbent Mike Skinner faces Annette Brigham. And in Place 7, incumbent Paul Martinez is squaring off against Steve Pryor. Early voting begins April 30th and continues through May 8th at the usual locations and times. On Election Day, the polls will be open from 7 a.m. until 7 p.m. For more information about the May 12th election, go to the city's website or contact the city secretary's office.
Mama loves mambo. Mama does great with it, swings like a gate with it, she loses weight with it now. She goes left, she goes right.
The Uptown Theater is kicking off the spring season with Forever Plaid. The musical centers on 4 young, eager male singers killed in a car crash in the 1950s on the way to their first big concert. Miraculously, they are revived and given a chance to fulfill their dreams by doing the show that never was.
She loves you, yes sirree. She loves you, yes sirree.
Forever Plaid is set for 9 performances during the next 2 weeks. For tickets and showtimes, contact the Uptown Theater box office or the Grand Prairie Arts Council. Grand Prairie's own Traders Village is celebrating its 40th anniversary season in 2012 with record crowds. Known nationally as the largest weekend flea marketplace in the country, the village continues to draw vendors and visitors from everywhere thanks to its reputation for big crowds and great values on just about anything under the sun.
Absolutely, truly, we are a shopper's paradise. There's everything from your pots and pans to tires to electronics. It's springtime, we're fixing to move into the planting season, and there's all kinds of plants, and just you name it, you can usually find it at Traders Village.
Here we go. It's a beautiful job. It's Ali Magnifica.
Dags and the staff also point to a new emphasis on providing a family atmosphere at the park. There are all kinds of first-time events like the Cheap Thrills Trained Parrot Show, annual favorites like the National Championship American Indian Powwow, as well as a number of special theme festivals. And especially for kids, there are pony rides, a petting zoo, new thrill rides on the Midway, and a trackless train that takes a tour around the grounds.
What we've lacked in the past is really something to entertain the children, to where it is truly an outing where the parents can see the joy on the kids' faces. So now while mom shops, dad can watch the kids ride rides, or vice versa, or just enjoy both at the same time. So it gives us a more well-rounded experience for your day.
For information about Traders Village, visit their website at tradersvillage.com, or you can call them at 972-647-2331. That's it for this edition of Grand Prairie Update.
Remember, you can watch any GPTV programming by going online anytime at gptx.org/GPTV.